Let's get a move on, people. We got a show to put on, okay?
One more time from the...
Hello, players. One. Got it. Short. Easy to spell. Type in your name, please.
Sound anything like that guy.
I don't know what they're thinking.
Oh, yeah. You want a 7-question game? Tournament length or full... Thanks, babe.
There to work with.
Can you hand me that staple gun?
30 seconds.
Whoa! Someone thinks they know what they're doing. All right, fine. Let's not keep them waiting. Come on, everybody. Look alive, you wankers. Let's do a show.
Okay, pick a category.
I'm sorry, Dave. It's question 1.
Coming at you, you're only as good as your last picture. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. You know how a picture is supposed to be worth 1,000 words? Well, taking his famous nickname, the Man of 1,000 Faces, literally, whose driver's license would be worth 1,000,000 words? Ronald Reagan, Charlie Chaplin, Lon Chaney Jr., or Humphrey Bogart? Go get it! No, Charlie Chaplin was called the Little Tramp, which I hope doesn't mean what I think it does. For the curious, here's the right answer. Lon Chaney's driver's license would be worth 1,000,000 words because he would have 1,000 pictures on it. And of course, every last one of them makes him look fat. I need a category. All right, here's the deal. But where do we plug in our instruments? How does $2,000 sound? Hey, remember the cartoon Josie and the Pussycats? Well, let's say the latest version of Josie and the Pussycats is set in the Old West. If the newest band member is a Confederate soldier on the run, what would be the best title? Ballad of Little Josie and the Pussycats? What's new, Josie? Take it! Clint Eastwood plays a Confederate soldier on the run from bounty hunters in the outlaw Josie Wales. Man, I love to see Eastwood all dressed up in a leopard suit and banging a tambourine. Category, please. Here we have Fletch and Blood, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Hey, remember in Chevy Chase's movie Fletch how he kept using famous people's names as aliases? Well, say Fletch is actually killed by Tim Matheson's character at the beginning of the movie. Based on the alias Fletch used on him, what might Tim say upon firing the gun? The buck stops here, Mr. Truman. I'm ending your music career, Mr. Nugent. Next stop is Under... Go for it! No, Underhill is the guy whose account Fletch keeps charging stuff to. Speaking of which, I can charge that answer for you. Let's see what a correct answer looks like. When Fletch first meets Matheson's character, Alan Stanwyck, he introduces himself as Ted Nugent. And not to give too much away, but Matheson's character does not end Nugent's music career. I think that stint in Damn Yankees took care of that. Okay, I need a category. Let's see what we got going. All I want for Christmas is frontal nudity. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Okay, remember how in the holiday movie A Christmas Story, young Ralphie dreams of making spectacular hip shots with a new BB rifle? Well, okay, Speedy. Uh-huh. See? Let's take a look at the right answer. Ralphie would dream of looking through the girl's shower wall, just like the guys do in Porky's. Ralphie wouldn't shoot his eye out, but he might go blind. All right. It's a 5! For your enjoyment, an old Italian man sells out. 2 G's if you get this one right. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Based on its well-known ad campaign, which of these products would most likely use the character Alfredo's montage from the end of Cinema Oh, I get it. Ragu's, that's Italian, and Cinema Paradiso is an Italian film. Very clever. Hope you're proud of yourself. Here's what you should have picked. Big Red's ad campaign encourages couples to kiss a little longer, and Alfredo's film montage at the end of Cinema Paradiso consists entirely of smooching couples from different movies. Yeah, I hear that Alfredo made another film montage for private use. I think maybe Trojan and Kleenex would be interested. I need a cat.
She was built like an interstate cloverleaf, made for speed with all the right curves. All I could think of was 6.
And I believe this one's called The Last Shall Be Burned at the Stake. This one can net you $1,000. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. If the last guy to star in a big screen version of Last of the Mohicans were watching the last picture shown in The Last Picture Show, what would you have? Liam Neeson watching Nell, Mel Gibson watching Rob Roy, Daniel Day-Lewis watching Red River, or Gabriel Byrne watching Fort Apache? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Daniel Day-Lewis starred in the most recent version of Last of the Mohicans, and Red River was the last picture shown in The Last Picture Show. And if Daniel's luck is anything like mine, the last empty seat will be right in front of him, and the guy with the big headdress will sit there right before the movie starts. Category, please. Yo, Seabiscuit, pick up the pace. Well, what do we have here? Kids these days. You get this one right and it's $3,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. If Bernardo Bertolucci's 1979 film Luna were remade today as one of those Honey, I Did Something Wacky to the Kids movies, which of these would be the best title? Honey, I Cut the Kid...
That's not it.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. In the 1979 film Luna, Jill Clayburgh has sex with her son. No brainer, though. Who wouldn't rather have sex with Jill Clayburgh than Rick Moranis? Okay, pick... Uh-oh, dress buttless blind boar.
It's time for a
Tinker Leg Test Drum.
Lights, camera, here's your gibberish category. Radioactive confessions. How about $5,000 to start this gibberish question? Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear, so if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Ready? Then tell me, what song title does this rhyme with? I love the Geiger. First clue, it's the theme song from a film. It's the theme song from a film about a boxer named Rocky. Adrian! Here's your last one. Come on, Tiger. You know, that song always gets me pumped up. I love the Geiger.
And you know, Rocky, I think some tiger stripes, like in your hair, would just be fabulous as well. Now, let me see this.
All right, hit me.
They said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
Let's give a nice warm welcome to Why Not a Duck? And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. All right, imagine you throw a party and invite both the Marx Brothers and the Three Stooges. If you wanted to formally introduce the Marx Brothers to the Three Stooges using the Stooges' real names, how would you properly refer to Larry, Curly, and Moe? Mr. Besser, Mr. Dorita, and Mr. Howard?
All positions are filled, but thank you for applying.
It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. Larry, Curly, and